Hello, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all your lovely support. I'll be doing what to expect in the next few weeks by picking a stone or a crystal. First, we have the white translucent crystal. If that pull you in, attract you, you can choose this. And we have the green crystal. If this attract you, feel free to pick it. And then we have this blue crystal. All right, take some time to ponder and decide which of these attract you and pull you in. Let's see what messages they have for each crystal. All right, let's get down to it. Let's see the white crystal reading. 111 on my timer. Goddess of the Moon. Back of the deck, we have Angel of Strength. I see you in this picture, in this card. There are some things that you might not know yet. You may be waiting for some information. However, it's not really revealed to you. You have a sense of intuition about the situation, about the information that you seek. However, you want the truth. You want the whole unrevealing of the whole information. Even though your intuition guided you, perception on the situation is entirely true. However, you need to see the reality, the real thing of the situation, the real thing of the information before you can, be confirmed. You really roughly know what is going on, what is the situation. You roughly know what's the information, but you still truly want the whole information to reveal itself entirely. And your intuition has always paid off very, very well, and it has guided you through many storms, many situations. And through your journey. And you always have full trust on your intuition and your gut feeling for all this time. So there's some form of disruption in this situation here where you felt like your hands are tied, you're not able to move. 1 + 6 is 7. You put through tests, turmoils. You put through a situation that is going to test your physical strength, your mental capabilities, your ability to sustain yourself, to survive. But it's not easy. However, you're trusting your gut feeling and intuition that you can pull through this. You're still waiting for some information that is going to, clear many doubts for you. And gave you that form of enlightenment with the situation. But right now, you felt grounded, chained, unable to move, unable to proceed through the situation due to the information that is lacking here. 5, 6, 7, 7, 7, 6 + 1, 7. We have 2 7 cards here. There's some kind of tests and turmoils that you've been put through, some form of tribulation, some form of challenge that is going to test your capabilities, your wisdom, your experience, your skills in order to maneuver through this situation. Yes, look, 5. There's some kind of conflict situation that you're going through right now, some form of challenge. Everyone around you is up in their wits and minds, wanting to be right. Nobody wants to back down. Everybody wants to put their idea across, telling everyone that their way is the right way, pushing through, strive, there is a lot of room for growth. You can look at the sticks and the rods here with tree leaves coming out. However, nobody wants to back down in this current situation. What is blocking is that everyone wants their justice, thinking that, they deserve some form of karma, what it is their time, it's their opportunity, and you should back down. It's my way, your way. A lot of spying involved as well. Childish minds, immaturity, very enthusiastically pushing their way because they see the situation in a childlike expression. It's not entirely bad. It's full of zeal, full of enthusiasm, full of excitement. And, when you're young, you do something without much thought and clarity. You just push through thinking that you know what is best and what is right at that current moment. And you push it with much zeal, with much conviction, with much attention and energy, without thinking about the surrounding people's emotions, feelings, and relationship. So it's what blocking the situation here, as well as all seeking their justice, thinking that they're right, they should be compensated, and they're not really weighing other people's options. They're not weighing other people's emotions or weighing other people's point of view. You can see the skills here are lopsided. It's not even in balance. The whole dynamic is very chaotic, disruptive. Wow, it can be a relationship. It's definitely a relationship with someone. For some of you, it's an issue with a lover. That's the core of the situation here. For others, the situation around work, relationship with people, partnerships. For some, it's in regards to a lover. And for others, it could be about money as well, career, finances. What you need to know about the situation is that someone here has been deceptive and stolen something from you. Could be information, opportunity, still, a chance at work, or information, or backstab you in some form of way. However, this person is going to come back to reveal itself to you, reveal some information, hence the moon here. Some information that you're seeking that you do not know of about the situation will be revealed to you sooner rather than later, or whatever is stolen to you will be written to you. However, time of is of essence. Whatever that's been written may be too late already, and it's not going to benefit much, despite, you know, this person trying to be, you know, compensating in a way due to guilt. However, it could be just a little too late, but you're going to appreciate the information that's going to reveal to you. However, whatever truth that's going to reveal to you here, it's this person's truth. So take it as a grain of salt and look through the situation on what is it all about first. There's definitely some form of communication here, lots of thinking and mental clarity, mental anguish here as well, a lot of thoughts, creative disputes at work, or different thoughts of thinking, you know, different way of thinking, different way of carrying themselves, their life, perceptions. So there's quite a lot going on here. The Nine of Wands try to come out. Someone here is trying to defend themselves with explanation. You know, you probably found something and they're trying to explain to you, trying to defend themselves. However, the message here is also to take it with a pinch of salt. The truth or their exposure of explanation may need further, you need to look further into it. So could be some form of deception, some form of lying, cheating, cover up, you know, confession, you know, in a way. So you need to look deeper in the situation or find out more how much truth is this person is saying at the back of the deck. Let's see if we have the Page of Rods. Someone here is a little bit childish, I would say, driven by a lot of passion and excitement rather than thinking with their mind over their heart, rather than thinking over wisdom and experience and maturity, and rather erratic and reckless, just pushing through whatever they feel like they stand strongly for at that particular point of time. Why I say it's that particular point of time, because I wouldn't say they're wishy-washy, but they're very passionate over something over a short period of time. And when they're very passionate, they push through everyone and everything just to get their passion across. So, yeah. Wow. The cards are flying. It's as chaotic as the reading. Someone here is feeling extremely disruptive at this moment. A lot of thinking about you as well. Speaking of thinking, the Knight of Cups came out. You know, someone may be approaching you, offering you some form of apology or reconciliation. Wow. Lots of chaotic energy. Lots of defensive mechanism, being defensive. The Moon card came out in reverse again. There's something being hidden from you. And, you know, because something is hidden from you, your mind gets very imaginative, thinking about the different scenarios of, and, you know, your expectation, the perception over something. It can be right, can be wrong, you know, it's just shadows. So you need to dig deeper on what exactly was it all about. Mine, the cards keep coming out. So I'm just going to offer you some form of apology and love in this situation, and may call for your, you know, call for your forgiveness. However, whether this person learned from it is a different story. Judgment came out. You need to be enlightened. You need cooperation and communication and able to find a solution to the situation. Depend on your family and friends and loved ones. Trust your good judgment. Think with your mind, not over your heart, over the situation. And it's going to benefit you. Don't be too emotional over it. And think with clarity. If you feel like you're too sucked into the moment, take a step backwards, think things through, think about it before you make a decision, especially if this person is coming back to you seeking for some form of reconciliation or some form of apology. Again, it may not necessarily be a lover. It could be just a friend or family or a colleague at work. When speaking of partnership, this card came out. There's some form of relationship involved here, definitely. What is working against you is that there is no equal give and take with this person. Someone can be very stingy over money. Could be you be asking some form of compensation or some form of increment in salary at work, but your boss is being rather stingy, or that is giving or passing the promotion or salary increment or bonus to somebody else and not to you, which is more deserving. So there's again the scales again that is incorporated with this justice. The scales are not balanced here. There's some form of justice that you want, you're fighting for it, some form of credit, some form of acknowledgement, for the work that you have done. Appreciation and gratitude is all you need, not even in a form of money, some form of recognition that you need, and it's not been given to you. If in the case of a relationship and in a loving relationship, a lover, it's about no equal give and take in this situation. And if you keep on forgiving and giving second chances, the situation is not going to change. This person is not going to change. The relationship will still be imbalanced and disruptive, and you're not going to get what you want. The advice here is that setting boundaries is very important. Tell the person on what you can and cannot do. Set your boundaries right. Be stern about it. And be clear with clarity on the situation or whichever apology or reconciliation this person is coming through to you. Be firm about it, be clear about it, or if you have to convey your feelings, be stern and clear about it to your bosses. Set boundaries. The word here is setting boundaries. Let's see if there is any messages for you. Balanced life, love seeks your well-being. Move forward, experience the grace of who you truly are. Heart of the matter, align life's pathway through the heart. If you need meditation, meditate through, and you can gain more mental clarity as well. Take a breather, take a breath. It's not the end of the world. This too shall pass. Alright, that's all I have for you. For those who have picked the translucent, transparent crystal, I thank all of you for spending time with me. Please, I appreciate if you could like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye. Hi, for those of you who have picked the green crystal, here is your reading. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Oh, again. Very... Right, let's see what the cards say. Yep, that's what I'm feeling. Some form of storm is warning here. The cards was flying out here and there, being rather sticky in a situation as well. Community. I'm hearing sisters, friends, best friends, third parties, parties, a joyful occasion, marriage. However, there may be a storm brewing in this close-knit, beautiful relationship that you have with your best friends, sisterhood, friends and family and loved ones. Your relationship will be put to a test with this number 7 here. And 1, 0, go back to 1. Something is going to be so disruptive that it's going to start. It feels like it's going to start from the beginning again. Felt like starting the relationship from 0, and it may break some long-standing relationship over a situation. At the back of the deck, I'm sensing some kind of disruption. 2 + 3 is 5. It's going to make you feel very tied up. And I'm sensing a third party involved here that is going to backstab in some form or another, that breaks this beautiful relationship that you have. Some gossip, some information that may be untrue or not being told clearly in whole conviction over it. So that is the matter at hand. What is the situation is that someone here, one of your friends, sisters, or relationship, which I explained earlier, is being rather bossy. I wouldn't say like a bitch over a situation. This person is rather tawny. However, they actually sometimes do come from the right place. Have a lot of thoughts that's rather prickly. They say what they say. They tell I wouldn't say a truth, but tell what's on their mind directly, forwardly. And it doesn't necessarily come from a bad place. It's who they are. They don't backstab you, but they tell you right in front of you. Although the things that they say may not be very nice to hear, something that's rather sharp. But if you, instead of retaliating and you do ponder upon the things that they say, there may be some truth on it about reflection on yourself. But sometimes the truth hurts. Sometimes when people say negative things on you for your benefit, it could be painful, and you may retaliate thinking that, or saying that, you're not equally as great as what you're saying about me. But that's how we retaliate. But if the person does not really mean harm, but is just trying to tell you about, to improve yourself. And, humans being humans, we are very sensitive and emotional, and we cannot take such clear statements on our judgment about others with open arms. Our first reaction is always to retaliate or to react negatively on this, and it happens to everyone. But if you take some time out and think things through alone introspectively, and there may be some truth over it, and if you can see in that sense, that would be great, because if not, it's going to affect your relationship with this person. It could be friends and family, it could be loved ones, could be even someone closer at heart, like your parents, your father, your mother, your sisters, and who are very sharp-tongued. That's going to affect your relationship with your family. However, I do think that this person meant well, wants you to grow, truly loves you, coming from a good place, but it really totally makes your emotions and dishearten you, and you felt very little patience. I don't know why I say passion. A little patience in dealing with this person. Although you truly love this person, there's definitely some form of blurred relationship, or you perceive someone so close to you that you consider yourself a sister or brother, or someone who's close to you. And you do wish them well, you love them truly, but you're hoping that they ease down on their sharp tongue. But that's who they are. It's not easy to change that person. And again, you're asking me to change. Why don't you reflect and change yourself? But if you truly see the situation that is going to benefit you more, if you have your own introspection and your own clarity of thought, you don't need to care about what others do, or you feel like this person judge you. I'm also sensing some form of mother figure that is being rather cold and pushy, but they actually do come from a good place. They truly love you, but they come out as cold. They're not very tactful in their words and communication and conversation. I also sensing things like pushing you to find a career, pushing you to find money, sustainability, looking out for you for your future. They coming from a loving place, and it may come out as harsh. Yes, what's blocking the situation is that you see the storm here again. Storm is brewing here. It's been long standing, and you've been putting up with this person for a long time, coping. It could also be a mean boss as well at work, but it's coming from a loving place. Your boss probably may be very, very meticulous in your work, finding fault. You may think it's finding fault, but actually they're commenting in hoping that you will learn and grow. But the way it was conveyed is very sharp and painful. The words used, really cuts through the heart, and it's really bleeding. And if it's not for this relationship, not for the respect you have for this person, it could be a boss, as I mentioned, could be a mother, could be a father figure, but due to this bonded relationship, it's not easy to move on or let go or forgive, due to the long-standing love or commitment or relationship that you have with this person. See, you want to offer love and forgiveness and patience, or or trying to find another way to tackle this situation, but it's not easy. The cup is falling off. What can help you is that perseverance, passion, be creative over the situation. Look away from the person that is being sharp and unkind to you. See it with love and compassion. Try to grow from the situation. Push your zeal and passion. If it's work related, pour it in terms of passion and love, and take this, I wouldn't say pinch of salt, but ponder about it, and if it's right, good, take it in. If it's not right, then just push it away. Take a pinch of salt and move on. pour your attention, heart and soul, time and energy into your project and work. And if it's with a relationship, with a family member or a loved one, find a creative means to it, or love unconditionally, and be tactful. If it's your mother, take it, resonates with it, ponder about it, and then try to pour love into the matter. Take your mom out for a day out, talk, be gossipy, be girly over a cup of tea, high tea. Try to enjoy moments with your mom or your boss or a father figure, a sister or aunt that's been difficult. Stir away from the comments and situation. If this person start talking sharply again, try to pull away. Be the mature person, use fun, energy, activities over whatever that this situation is being about. If it's talking about the situation again, try to stir away from it. Speak about other things, communicate and talk about other things, and look into the past as well. How much this person has contributed to you. If it's a mother, how much that they have poured to you, love. How much they had sacrificed for you. Look into all that, and not on what is being said to you that hurts you. Yeah, that's some of you, just wanting to cut ties with this person, wanting to let go, wanting to take a leap of faith and move on, pack your bags and leave your mother, or pack your bags to leave a boss, find a venture out somewhere, create a job, create a project, find something new outside. But that is that is being at the back of your mind. If you cannot stand this person staying together and you just want to leave this person and move on, so that is what working against you over the love that you have for this person, or whatever this person has contributed to you in the past. The advice here is learn to let go. Do not hold on to past grudges. Do not hold on to what this person has done to you, for what they have given you over the long span of time, for benefits and outweighs what is being said over during this spur moment of time. Be the first one to offer apology. Be the first one to let go and forgive. Although you may not feel like doing so right now, you're terribly hurt, and whatever this person offer, even though in a sense of love, you are feeling disgusted and pissed off, reeling in that trauma, or reeling in that form of, just being angry over it, over the situation. But you'll be angry for some time, but this will pass because of the relationship you have with this person. It's trying to tell you to look things in a whole. Don't look things and nitty-gritty on this one small thing. Yes, there has been various incidents and it's accumulative, but see this person as a whole. See this person where he or she is coming from. If it's a mother, where he or she is coming from, why he or she is saying this. This person is offering you something, offering you love, offering you support and commitment, but coming out in a very harsh and painful and angry way. But this is how they are. And if you can find in your heart to forgive, I know it's difficult to forget, but to look over it as a whole and not see it as a small thing. It's not a small thing, definitely. I mean, not seeing it as this, zoom in or microscopically focus over the situation. Traumatic as it is, see the thorns here again, here, this flower, but you're both aligned together. You may be the white lily, and your mom or someone close to you could be this thorny rose, but you exist together, you exist synchronized together, and you can't live apart without one over another. You know who she is, you know how he is, I mean, whichever this person that is involved here. And time is short, there's so little time that we can spend with our loved ones. Appreciate each moment, appreciate the time that you have with your loved ones. Forgive easily, love unconditionally without any expectation. Do things without expectation. If this person offer apology, although you know that he or she will do it again, accept it. Times are short. You never know what will happen tomorrow. If you want to say I love you, say it, I love you today. Don't wait until tomorrow. Learn to forgive. Think about all the sacrifices that this person has made for you. Again, resonated, reflected with, if it's a boss or at work or career, it applies as well. And it's not about quitting, leaving something behind. I'll just leave this person behind. Or sometimes whatever you seek or think that you're seeking outside may not be as good as what this person is offering you or had been offering you all this point of time. And is telling you to, reflect, learn to let go. Don't accumulate all these bad memories. See the glass full, see in the eyes of this person where they're coming from. They're coming from a loving place. Yes, I acknowledge that it's rather painful. Words are very hurting, especially coming from a loved one, but the words that they say may have some conviction in there, so that's why they say it may disrupt some form of relationship here, and it's been accumulative. Again, here 1 0 1 0 here 2 4 3. There's a progression here. There's 4 and 4 again. There's some form of structure, stability that's going to be broken here, and it all depends on how you tackle the situation. Overlapping emotions, play over your words as well. You may retaliate and say hurtful things to this person too. So telling this person not to be judgmental, we should also practice not to be judgmental as well, or throwing back what's being thrown to you. Don't fight fire, fight it with compassion and love. This person may be old and wiser, not necessarily wiser, maybe not tactful. You come from a bigger place, come from a bigger heart, and forgive and let go. I think it's a rather straightforward message here. I don't see the need to pull more messages here for you in comparison to the other reading that I have from the other crystals. If you feel pulled to see a mixture of attraction to the other crystals, feel free to watch it, but it's a very straightforward reading here. Appreciate the time that you have with your loved ones. Let's see if they have any message or advice for you. Self-creation, be the author of your own life. Yes, same, which resonates with the Fool here. Self-creation, see here again, you can see the picture here, and here is rather similar, and also this globe here. Offer love instead over the situation. If this person has been harsh to you, do not be harsh back. Offer love, offer beauty and compassion. You can see the synchronicity over the cards. And speaking of love at the back of the deck, look at this globe again, these balls, energy of love. Behold the world through the eyes of love. That's beautiful. Love, being use unconditional love in the situation. Use compassion, patience. It's try to understand and accept, acceptance for who they are. We can't change them due to the love that we have for them and for what sacrifices they have done for us. We need to learn to let go. Turn a blind eye and let go. Control issues. They do love you truly. They see you as their star, as a sister, a daughter, wife. But something is going to happen here. So do control your emotions, have mental clarity. If you get too sucked up in the situation, breathe, count to 1, 2, 3 before you speak. Before you utter a harsh word, before you break any breaches and relationship, it's going to stink, but have patience. Breathe, do not speak, do not utter anything, move away from the situation, think things through before you reply this person. And the good thing about this reading is that you're being foretold, forewarned, and therefore you'll be more prepared. So your anger and pain during that point of time will be minimized a little. So that's all I have for you. I hope you gain something from this reading. I thank you for it, and I do appreciate if you would subscribe, share, and like, and I thank you in advance. Right, so whoever I picked the blue crystal, here's the reading. Feel free to, cross reading if you're attracted to two types of crystal or even 3. There may be some message that is meant for you here. For the blue crystal, what can you expect for the week that's coming by, please? Three plus 3 is 6. We have 3 here. On my timer, I have a 3 as well. 4, 3. Door to romance. Wow, we are going to have a love reading. Someone is searching for a key to unlock someone's heart and who's in a cage. Anticipating for someone's love and affection. Waiting for someone here. Oh, this will be some form of love reading here. Someone is seeking some form of recognition or some response towards the love that is being offered here. Anticipation, and you may need some form of rest and rejuvenation. I have 9 plus 1, 10. Some form of, you're going to get a message from this person, a response from this person rather soon. Let's see. Whoops. There'll be a journey that will be involved here. You're probably waiting for this person. You're anticipating, you're worried for a sad news or a negative response, as you're putting your heart on your sleeve. I don't usually read reversals for this deck, but I'm inclined to do so today. There may be a meaning to it. That's a 6 here again. It's also telling you to move on whatever past sadness that you have, or previous trauma in a relationship, and that you're probably seeing some attraction over someone new, putting yourself out there again. You have the power, whatever that had happened to you in the past may not necessarily happen to you again, as this time you have gained wisdom and experience. You're wiser now. Not everyone's the same, definitely wiser. You have been through a journey called life, and in terms of romance as well, yes, you've been broken down before, and you're also thinking about time. You wasted a lot of time. You may be very, you feel like you're at an age that is not suitable for dating anymore. You may be a little bit too late, but put yourself out there. Once you're healed, you're grown, you've loved yourself, you've done the work. That's where love comes in. That's where the universe delivers the love that you deserve. And this time is bringing somebody mature that is well deserving for you, who is strong, secure. And 8 is a beautiful prosperity number. You have the power, and it's the right time for you now. So don't be afraid, go out there, meet people, do things that you've never done before, and you may be surprised to find a different group of people that you never know of, a different set of interests that may spark another new meaning and purpose in life for you. What's the situation here is that you've been alone for a long time, growing, seeking wisdom, after a very bad experience in the past. You've been alone for an incredibly long time, and you feel if it's the right time for you to go back to society, to love again, to be dating again. You feel like you're old, you have age, you feel like, you're done past this dating puppy love kind of thing. You're seeking for a more mature relationship, and you're wondering whether you're just a little bit too late, you're too old now in that kind of sense, or more mature than what you're looking for. Sometimes when you're really actively searching and looking for something, that's where you can't find something. If you go there with open heart, open eyes, you're not expecting something, you'll be surprised to find something that is going to give you excitement or surprise you. Because when we have that form of expectation and the universe doesn't deliver, you're just going to feel ashamed and not embarrassed, but disappointed, yes. And you're waiting for that Ace of Pentacles, where you feel like, when are you going to get this new beginning for you? And it's not really coming. It's taking time, but because it takes time, because the universe is waiting for you to do your work, it's not about searching for your soulmate. It's about you being the right loving soulmate to someone else that's deserving for you. But you definitely gain wisdom, clarity, and experience here. Yes, what's blocking is that you can't wait. You want to push the situation. Like, when is my soulmate going to come? When I'm going to love again? When is this twin flame coming? When is this one, my prince, my prince of shining armor, in this white horse going to sweep me off my feet and take me away? Why is it not coming? When is the messages coming? Or probably you're on Tinder or some dating app, you're waiting for messages, and it's just not coming. You're just not meeting the right person. You're not anticipating the replies, but it's just not what you wanted in that kind of sense. But as I said earlier, do not anticipate, do not expect. The universe will deliver when the time is right. And when you expect something, you're anticipating something, then you leave room for disappointment. And the universe is trying to tell you there's a journey called life. There's much meaning to the journey than the destination, than the end of the destination. You're rushing through to meet the end of the destination, but just to let go, smell the roses at the side of the road, and to live by the moment, live at the present, experience and enjoy the journey and not the destination. So here we see you still anticipating over the future, waiting for your ships to come in. You've planted the seeds, like you have put in the work of actively looking, but where is my person? So it's trying to tell you to let go of expectations, let go of anticipation. And then only your King of Swords will come. Someone will come for you at the right time and at the right moment. Through communications, could be a love dating app, through love messages, communication, someone who, there'll be a lot of messages coming in. That will be your love message. Lots of communication and love, sharing of thoughts, sharing of experience, sharing of love. And this person as well, it's very mature, have done the work in terms of growth, secure, abundance, see you for who you are. This Hermit is also shining over this person, someone who is very mature, who is very much suited for you. So he or she will come at the right moment in time for you. If you look at the cards here, this tree is almost similar. Someone with a strong foothold, very grounded, very mature, very secure. Someone who have gone places full of experience, wisdom. Someone is a boss, who's a good corporate leader. Someone who is financially stable as well, emotionally stable, which is very important, is as well. And do not worry if you already met this person, or if you haven't met this person, or if you already met this person will approach you, give you a positive message, but do not anticipate, do not expect. That's the two words that I'm trying to tell you. See, what did I say about a love reading? And we have the Lover's card at the back of the deck. Do not self-sabotage. If this person have not replied you, do not self-sabotage. That's what I'm sensing here. 6 again. 6, 6, 6 in reverse. You're waiting for a reply that's not coming yet. But do not self-sabotage. Be patient. We never truly know who a person is without spending time with that person. If you're worried that this person will be the same as the person in the past, then give them time. What are we rushing for? We don't need to rush. It's the journey. Okay? We're not rushing to be married. We're not rushing to, to live in together. Give time. This person will expose themselves to you, will show you who they truly are. With time, you will see who they are. If you're worried about red flags, give them time. All right? Then you'll see who they truly are, in good times and bad times. There's no rush. Remember, there is no rush. Whatever happens, in the past where you rush into a relationship, rush into love, rush into offering your cup of love, rush into marriage, rush into a stable relationship, living in together. What happened? Remember that. Remember those experiences. Remember those wisdom. Remember what they have taught you, on what happens when you rush into offering love. All right? So do not rush into love. Again, give time. Do not expect. If you want to love unconditionally, full of heart, but protect yourself as well. Set boundaries, Don't fall back into what had happened to you in the past. Release past burdens. Release past trauma. Release what has been chained onto you. Because you're carrying the burdens and past trauma into this new relationship. If this person haven't come into your life yet, you are still dragging through whatever happens in the past into this new phase of life for you. Release all that. Take what is necessary. Do not forget, or if you need to forgive someone, forgive. Do not forget, learn from the experience. I'm not asking you to let go totally, but release the attachment. It's the attachment that causes pain. It's the attachment that causes suffering. Release that attachment, and then you'll be free, for things to move on, for the universe to deliver you this person. You need to let go of this. When you let go and throw it up in the air, and this 8 rods will be flying for you. Speaking of rods, we have King of Rods. There may be a few options, not just one option. There may be a few. There'll be here, another one here, and there's 3. 3 different persons with different personalities, all beautiful kings, emperor, kings. You're dealing with kings now. You're no longer dealing with knights. No more knight nonsense. No more puppy love. No more codependency nonsense, toxic love, or no equal give and take. You're dealing with mature man, mature woman now. Okay? There's no sex and terror. Feel free to resonate, You're dealing with a mature king now in terms of mentality, physically. Okay, not physically. Okay, we're not talking about white hairs and beards. So mentally mature, mentally, physically stable in the sense of security, have a good job, knows what they want, been there and done that, and lots of experience, know how to appreciate you, know how to respond, how to treat you right. That kind of king. Okay? It's a very standard reading. I don't think I want to go on further as I need to. Let's see if there is any messages for you. Fine wine. Longing is the portal to wholeness. Speaking of fine wine, maturity. They say men, especially men, again, not necessarily men, if you're dealing with a woman, the more they age, the more fine the wine. Again, longing. You are definitely longing for something, longing for love. Do remember as well, love yourself first. You don't need someone to love you to feel loved, to feel complete. That will lead to codependency. Love yourself, okay? Truly, be alone, be independent. When you truly love yourself, it shines, and that's where you attract all this beautiful love person coming in towards you. Don't go looking for love to complete you. Complete yourself. And when you complete yourself and done the work for yourself, then all this person is going to be attracted to you. At the back, we have celebrate life, make your life a celebration. You don't need someone to celebrate your life. And when you don't expect something, you don't anticipate something, that's where love happens. That's where the universe delivers like a snap, a spark, or, it just happens. It happens. And that's where the beauty of it, that's where the excitement happens. When you don't go looking for it and it appears to you at the right time, at the right place. And if it's not, so what? We love ourselves. We can celebrate life ourselves, Don't depend on someone for your happiness. Don't depend on someone for love. Don't depend on someone for your future and stability. Be that person yourself. Okay? Alright, so please do like, share, and subscribe. I'm sending all of you lots of love and light, and do give me some support by subscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.